begins as we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw again. Johnson's got it complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Again, it's Johnson.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards.
And the Steelers will strike first here, this wild card matchup.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, 2nd down.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes to throw once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game of the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it often, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Kyler Fackrell, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Presley Harvin now. Here's Hardman to return.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of it.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon, complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go. His own blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Steelers taking over now late in this 1st half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. look to throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on. There is a flag down.
Holding offense.
James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll set up to throw. That's complete right around the 8. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. Past midfield, look out. And he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on the missed field goal return here. And on that wild note, we will come to an end here. First half of play. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
The tackle made there by Kyler Fackrell. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down, Mahomes
gets this ball to his running back, Jerick McKinnon. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A nice run right there, and we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second and 4. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So he's unable. To complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 21-14. A little over 20 seconds to go. They need a touchdown here to try to force overtime, but they've got the support of this playoff record crowd. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down after a nice gain, a pickup of 20. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One final try for Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown. I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie?